this is recording too realistically. Well, whatever.
We're actually live streaming.
We're actually live streaming to an audience of millions. Want to shout out to God.
Uh,
Always done me
quick,
right.
quick word about today's sponsor, Surfshark.
Uh, have you ever been in a situation where you're illegally pirating too much and the government's coming after your ass? Well,
All the time.
our sponsor can help with that by using the code
Suck our dicks.
Suck Our Dicks. You too. All right. Let's set the scene. For a second. Close your eyes, everybody, including me. I've closed my eyes. And picture a creaking inn, not the inn itself, but a sign affixed to the inn with a red lion as the hustle and bustle of Astor Shah goes by on the main thoroughfare nearby. Inside, there's a small fireplace where a few people sit intermingling, and at the bar is a large orcish man who takes a moment and excuses himself into the bathroom as a figure in a black finery descends the stairs and orders a drink before it appears almost magically from behind the bar. Uh, thanks.
Howdy,
Really neat.
Shug.
Say that again.
Howdy, Shug. This here's the drink you ordered.
Well, thanks, miss. Oh, goodness, I've been here a week now, right?
Eh, near enough.
When do you think they're going to get here? I'm growing impatient.
Oh, darling. Those kids, they come and go, really. You know, they, uh, they get their heart set on a thing, and, well, we don't hear about it till it's over. And then we hear a little too much.
I thought your entire job was knowing about what folks like them do.
Well, be that as it may, we still have some proprietary discretion.
Uh, well, that's quite fair. Is the safe room set up currently? Whenever they get back, I'm going to basically need to pull them into it.
Oh, we've pretty much got that thing on a revolving door at this point for them.
Is that prisoner still down there that they had locked up when I got here?
Now, Shug, I'm going to have to ask you to be a little more discreet when you're talking to me.
That's fair. I've never been good at handling sensitive topics like that.
I could tell.
Regardless, seems like you've got a full bar in here tonight. What's going on?
Well, couldn't it just be that our bar is extra appreciated by the populace? Does there have to be a reason?
Well, it's been empty every other night I've been here.
See if you get any more cold drinks talking like that.
Hey, we didn't need to talk about any of that.
Well, speaking of those other patrons, I do have to go attend to them for a bit.
That's fine. I'll be drinking up, seeing if the Ritas will ever get back to me.
She scuttles off. Now, given how lively it is, I don't suppose Wesley is too comfortable.
He's like sitting in a stool at the edge, like at the very end of the bar, and kind of just like listening as there's like a group of people at one of the tables that are just like singing, drunk.
I think like as his like gaze is directed over towards the the crowd, um he does hear from like over his shoulder. I've seen you entirely too many times this week for this to be a coincidence. And I know it's not the food that's bringing you back.
Bringing me back. I'm staying here.
Lots of people stay here. Almost went southern again. It's in my blood. Yes, lots of people are staying here, but nobody is here every night, if you catch my drift.
What can I
Could you
say?
try and look a little less obvious?
What can I say? I'm waiting for a friend. Or maybe I'm just waiting for a pretty little thing like you.
Flat look. If you're that desperate, then oh, then buy one of these girls a drink. Why don't you?
Well, what do you
Right,
drink?
waiting for a friend. Waiting for a drink. Right. And you just also happen to be asking about a secret meeting room while there are other people about waiting for this friend.
I, I don't know what you mean. But you said that to buy one of them a drink, correct? So what do you drink?
Thinks for a moment. Well, I have been eyeing a particular bottle that I've been assured will make all my dreams come true. Points at like top shelf whiskey.
I've had that one. It's a bit underwhelming for what it is. But I'd say let's try it.
Slips into the seat.
Yes, we'll take some of the Olesian. Yes, thank you. Just leave the bottle with us.
I do hope you know I can finish that. So I do hope you're ready.
I look forward to seeing it. Say, you look familiar. And you've got a bit of an accent. You don't want to happen to spend a lot of time on Lunarin, would you?
I might have in my younger days. And you look like you spend entirely too much time on Lunarin.
It's home. What can I say? Unfortunately, I'm locked here with the blockade.
Funny you should mention that, as you've dropped in at a very interesting time. One almost wonders how somebody who spends all their time on Lunarin gets here after the blockade goes on.
I didn't get here after the blockade went up, I'm afraid. I just had to move hotels after the blockade. She.
Really?
He's bullshitting.
She's gonna like slide a piece of paper along the bar that just has the details of when his ship docked.
So you've been keeping tabs on me then, huh?
I see a new face in this place twice in 1 week. I get a little suspicious. I see a new face 5 times in 1 week, and I take some precaution.
I've heard about gang activity in Essershire. I never knew about extortionists and stalkers.
Then you should really do your research. I mean, quite frankly, your total lack of discretion is appalling, and I've had to do my fair share of work to keep the wrong ears from overhearing.
Discretion? I'm sitting here having a drink.
Oh my. You mean to tell me you didn't notice the 3 separate occasions you were followed to this bar?
Followed? What do
You're
you.
welcome, by the way.
Uh,
Took care of them before they could do whatever it is they set out to do.
well, no. But also, I'm not just a pretty face. I assure you, I can defend myself if given the need. But you haven't explained why you're so interested in me. Why you're hanging out here yourself.
The only reason people come around here asking questions lately is to try and find information on a certain group of people. I'm
Perhaps
interested to
pertaining to
know
a wanted man?
a wanted man who's no longer wanted.
Yes, according to the hounds.
Yeah, so I'm most interested in what you want with this wanted man.
Can I not just want a wanted man?
You don't seem like the type to pursue those leads. Forgive me for making assumptions.
I'm here on business. I came
It's
here to do business with the Rita family, though they have little contact with me since I've arrived. I come on behalf of. I come in order to do business with them and to link up with an old friend, the wanted man Nor Crawford. He owes me money, I'm afraid.
Was it your daughter or something that he No, no, you're too young to have a daughter that old. Your sister?
Something like that.
And I can't imagine what business you would be wanting to do with such heinous criminals as the Rita family. Boggles the mind, really.
What can I say? I have a message.
A pretty boy playing messenger, hmm?
What can I say? I mentioned to one person that I'm looking to break through the blockade, and suddenly everyone wants me to send their loved one a message.
You, now, of course, I'm once again assuming things, but given the money you're dropping on this lovely bottle here, and your accent and your method of transportation, I'm quite surprised you don't have a vessel yourself that could have gotten through.
Well, that's just making assumptions, dear. You'd have to buy me a drink to get more information on that.
Is there anything here fancy enough for you, flyboy?
I like mead, the cheap and sweet stuff.
Oh, then you wouldn't like me.
Uh,
Slides coins on the table. Yes, I happen to be a fan of that one.
I think that'll be perfect.
It's nice and smooth.
I think we'll take a bottle of that one as well. As you are both now double fisting.
Yeah. So, a pretty boy from Lunarin comes flying through the blockade, bearing messages for certain people, doing business with a crime family, seeking a wanted man who supposedly owes him money. I was right to be suspicious.
Yes. Well, you're not exactly coming off innocent here either, Miss. Protecting a wanted man, very avidly watching out for people looking for them, all while approaching a very well to do man with knowledge of the underground. I've never been one for politics.
Good, I feel like you'd leak state secrets before you even knew what you were doing.
I'm good at that part.
Right. So, I don't suppose we should drop the formalities, Mr. Brat of Brent.
Call me Wes. And you would not happen to be one of the Ritas, would you?
What gave it away?
You look like your older sister.
There is a brief feeling of blade against thigh. Mind your manners.
You know, you did your research on me. You even apparently tracked down the ship that I landed on. Had you not learned that it was Margaret who brought me here? It was her ship.
Let's just say I don't exactly keep in contact. I'm not fully up to speed on her latest endeavors, shall we say.
Given what I've heard from my family, I'm not sure that you want to be. Would you like the message that she told me to give to you?
Hit me.
She told you to shape up. She's in orbit of Astershall right now. She needs both of you to meet up with her. Because we're going to be. Because she wants to be hosting neutral ground negotiations.
She came herself, directly.
When I contacted her looking for passage, my parents wouldn't have any lackeys bringing me. And Margaret had business to do here herself. She's in orbit. She knows where I'm staying. Which means she knows where you are, too.
I see I've been played. Well, I thought I'd have more time before the fated confrontation, but I suppose I'll make do. What of you, then?
What of me?
Surely she asked of you some great favor in exchange for this effort she's put in. What is she getting out of you?
It's not quite out of me. It's the parents.
Yes, yes.
The Orgoth Revitalization Project, I believe she called it.
I thought. Never mind. Never mind. I'll sort out the details on that one with her, I suppose. No more running from that. So, if
So,
you're here and these circumstances all line up, you, I suppose, know Mr. Crawford's deal.
he and I were friends growing up. It would be a little weird if I didn't. I even chose the name Crawford. Well, helped choose it.
Yes, I suppose that does make sense. I can see.
Well,
Well, how's I don't suppose you've gotten any word about the current doings of your good friend?
when I landed, I used a one-time communication stone to commune with him, tell him that I had landed, and he said that he is otherwise disposed is the less confusing version of what he sent me.
He always is when it counts. When it counts, yes.
uh, I have been kept up to date on the goings on here, but only through my family's spies. Of which I'm sure there are multiple in the room but right now. But I don't know truly what's going on from an outsider's perspective in the Orgothian Trinity. The goings on of Astershah look like a mess.
You don't even know the half of it. There is so much that I have to stay abreast of as, well, someone has to have a dossier ready for when the crew comes gallivanting back.
That's fair. Would you like to fill me in? After all, we've got 2 bottles to finish.
Well, given my understanding of events, the man of the hour is probably not going to be here tonight anyway. And I'm awfully appreciative of your gesture of goodwill. I don't suppose your family spies would follow us to a personal room?
That one I doubt. Go up to a personal room and he immediately just like pulls a small crystal out of the belt before literally just like setting it on and like tapping it and it sits up and he's like, should be a lot more quiet now. Let's grab some drinks.
Pretty boys with fancy toys. Go figure.
That's what I'm about it, I fear. So, what's been going on with them?
Every single piece of inner working of this goddamn city they managed to bungle their way into.
Oh, that sounds like a Nora.
And whose problem do you think that becomes?
I would guess the captains first, but probably those that they work with second.
Oh, yes. There's several of us who are left with our individual tasks while they go off getting involved in another absolute mess. I mean, there's not an there's not a single asteroid in this city that they haven't somehow gotten involved in. Pretty much every influential figure they've barged their way into a conversation with somehow.
Some spies had mentioned that they intruded on a meeting of the captains. Is that true?
Yes, let me tell you how frustrated I am. I spent weeks working with my sister to build inroads to discuss matters with the families, build rapport, gain trust, learn what they're about, try and build ourselves a working relationship. And what do these fools do but enter a private room with two of them in in our family establishment here, and suddenly they're meeting with the actual captains. What our conversation?
Honora never was one to abide by rules.
This is beyond rules. This doesn't even make sense. They just leave us by the wayside, I swear.
Is Noel still activating crystals wrong? The way
Well,
when she fights, she always scraped the crystals.
she she was taught better by an individual we considered a friend.
What does that mean?
Considered. Past tense.
Slept with someone he shouldn't have.
Well, I mean that's a separate matter.
It's
Not
al-
this person.
it's always that.
I well, you do magic.
To a degree.
I don't suppose you are well versed in current research topics.
I have friends within the institute. Does that count?
Do you read?
A lot.
Okay.
Why?
Perhaps a Dr. Kuehl might ring a bell.
Um. Yeah. He was a member of the institute. There was some scandal with him.
And there's been another.
Sleeping with a different person.
No.
Oh, sorry.
He's
Different.
he's not the one that Nor slept with. I
Ah. Okay. I understand. But
although I do think Dr. Kuehl is sleeping with somebody he really oughtn't, but not. Why the do we give a fuck about who Dr. Kuehl is sleeping?
it sounds like you've been through hell with them.
And the worst part is, it's been the best part of my life.
Oh, who's Noel traveling with nowadays? I heard there's three, maybe four compatriots. Five. There's a man who I think throws his gun about too much, is what I've heard.
Yes, that would be our captain.
Mhm. A young man with an affinity for blood.
Yes, he has gone to do research with the captains on matters that are a little above my head.
A little above your head. Heard. And there's and this one, it seems the most odd. Someone who makes concoctions that have magical effects yet no crystalline base.
Yes, he is a man of Orgoth who found some fancy mushrooms.
Astounding, the people that Honora found to travel with. She always has had a penchant for the unnormal.
Yes. By the way, um, that last part I just mentioned, don't pass that one along to my dear sister.
Why not?
Given her project, I'm not sure it is in our best interest to play that card yet.
Understandable. Well, what about you? How did you get caught up? Last I heard from your dear sister, you were working in a small town in the Double sector?
What is there to say? I tried to lead a life on the up and up. Tried to make something of myself beyond the bounds of a family that stays within the shadows, as it were. I had this whole plan of life. I'd, you know, be a big shot in the daylight world, find my true love, passionate romance. But, well, you just happen to get caught up in a plot beyond normal comprehension, and suddenly they're trying to kill you, along with an entire mining colony.
What was the name of that one?
Now,
Nell? Naol. Apologies.
yes,
So you started. Hold on. It's been a second since I. So you started working as a secretary in a small. In a. What was it? Hearth of Ice? I think was the name.
yes.
Uh,
When you don't, when you're starting on your own connections, you can't start high up in the ranks, pretty boy.
it's worked for me.
You use your real name, yes?
So far I've just been telling people to call me Wes.
Right. Do you dress like that everywhere?
This is my armor.
Right.
These are my clothes. This is the fashion. Do people not dress like this off Lunarin? I wouldn't want to look bad.
Your your clothes are lovely, and I'm sure they cost a lot of money.
More than you know. Uh,
Yes, and that's the problem. People can tell.
you see this right here? This line that lets me fly.
Let's see, that's counting the crystals. I mean, one look at you and people can tell you're made of money.
I wouldn't say made of money. I'm not rich. My parents are rich.
I'm sure you and Noah were the best of friends.
We got into a lot of antics at the Institute. And before you ask, no, we never did anything. We were friends. And yes, she can have platonic relationships.
Trying very hard to gauge, like, what the fuck you're digging at here. Like, I'm.
Look, given given her reputation as Mr. Knoll, as well as how I can tell you right now, she's had a bit of a reputation. The
Oh, yes, I can tell that.
So I'm putting to bed any thoughts that she and I may have done anything together.
She has already fucked my sister. I don't.
I, look, I was
I
trying. I
don't care
wasn't.
what you two have done.
I was not going to use the word.
Yes, yes, I know you wouldn't. You're too proper for that. Have you tried being a little less proper?
Why would I do that?
So you could live a little? Oh no?
How so? Why don't you show me?
Pulls him in for a kiss.
I think we'll end that there then.
We don't need just you and I just.
just making out on camera. We do that enough off camera.
Yeah.
Oh, this will be really fun to throw at the players.
What was the total runtime on that?
We are currently 44 minutes.
Not
40.
too bad.
I might cut some at the very beginning. I'm not sure, but honestly, I didn't in any of the previous videos. I just uploaded it, and I'm like, here you go.
Yeah.
Anyways, we can make out off camera.
Yeah, that I think we got all we wanted to say out.
I think we got. I think. Yeah, we got just about everything.
Um,
All right, I'm gonna stop recording now.